But first, as we move up on 6 a.m. this Saturday, we need to get caught up on the forecast. Meteorologist Josh Linker joins us now. All right, good morning, Josh. Sounds like we might have some rain on the way this Saturday.
Yeah, we do have some rain on the way, Holly, and it's going to be not terribly heavy, not terribly widespread, but we'll start with that. We're looking here at Klystron. I see a couple of little showers out there across parts of Citrus, Hernando County. They're moving toward the northeast. Our northern counties have the best chance for rain today, but even for you, it's not all that great. Most of the shower activity should miss you to the north today. Tomorrow, a different story. But let's talk about the temperatures because we've had quite a change out there. This is the difference in temperature from 24 hours ago. 6 o'clock this morning, 6 o'clock yesterday morning. We're 23 degrees warmer in Brooksville, 14 degrees warmer in Tampa. So we're in the 60s now. We had that big cool snap last week. Well, now we're going to warm up for this weekend. And it looks like we're going to see some pretty warm temperatures for the next couple of days. So if you're heading out this morning, or certainly this evening rather, for the Dunedin Boat Parade, temperatures will be in the 70s, even 7 o'clock tonight. There is going to be a rain chance at that point, a south wind at 10 to 18. And like I mentioned, we do have that shower possible at that time. Now, I'll have much more on your forecast coming up in just a few minutes with Weather on the Nines. But for now, we'll send it back to you, Holly.
All right, we are at 6:09 now this Saturday morning. Let's get caught up on our forecast. Josh Linker joins us from the Weather Center, and we do have some showers on the way, Josh. So are we expecting a lot of rain, or keep your plans? Will you be all right?
Yeah, you should definitely keep your plans. You know, have the umbrella handy in the car ready to go for whatever you might be doing today. There will be a couple of showers out there. Again, not really much of a big deal. So as we look here at Klystron 9, what I'm seeing this morning is a little bit of rainfall in Citrus County. Moving toward the north, and will be out of our area shortly. And then as we go through the day, just simply with the warmth that has returned and the humidity that is back in place, we will pop a couple of showers here and there. I am not expecting it to be that big of a deal for today. In fact, we've lowered our rain chances a little bit to about 20 to 30%, and then we'll increase them some more heading into tonight and tomorrow. So as we widen the view, there's definitely a large amount of rain here across the northern Gulf of Mexico, North Florida heading into the southeast. But what we're seeing are the trends here on radar, things just kind of lifting a little bit more toward the north. So for our area here, we're going to catch a couple of these spotty showers here and there, but the lion's share of the rain will remain well to the north of us today. As we look at the satellite imagery now, we're not going to escape the cloud cover today. There'll definitely be some clouds. Despite that, we will warm up as we go through the day. The main storm system is way back toward the north and east, and that's going to lift northeastward as well. And eventually, several days away, we'll pull in another round of some cooler air. So as we look at the computer model through the day, again, just sort of hit or miss a little showers here and there through the afternoon. Again, have the umbrella, but you probably won't need it today. As we go through the evening, for your Saturday night plans, there may be a shower or two overnight into tomorrow morning. And this is where we could see a couple of showers as well, but the southerly wind will be in place, and that will keep things on the warm and muggy side. By later tomorrow afternoon, we'll be watching some showers that'll be trying to come in for the afternoon hours. The other story this morning is the warmth. Much warmer than it has been, but it's comfortable. We're in the 60s in all locations this morning. So our forecast today, clouds mixed with some sunshine, a couple of showers. The high reaches 80 degrees. Tonight, we'll see mostly cloudy skies, scattered showers, maybe a thunderstorm toward daybreak down to 71. And for tomorrow, partly sunny, scattered showers, a storm also possible. The rain chance goes up a little bit, still not all that high, the high of 82. Now, I'll be back with your 7-day. We'll talk about another cool down on the way. That's coming up in 10 minutes. But first, here's another look at Klystron 9. Good morning, and thank you for joining us here for Weather on the Nines. I'm meteorologist Josh Linker. What we're talking about this morning is warmer weather that is in place and will be for the weekend. We had that cool down, quite a good one actually, over the last couple of days. And now we're going to be back to above average temperatures for the weekend. Some rain chances around today and tomorrow. And then this will all precede another cold front that'll come through on Tuesday, also with showers, but more importantly, another round of some cooler air. And we'll go through all that with the 7-day forecast in just a moment. So here's what's going on right now. A fairly complicated weather scenario. We have warmer air in place. A warm front is to the north. The main low pressure area is still well back out toward our north and west. And what we're going to see here is this low is going to track toward the east. Out ahead of it in the warm sector of this storm system, we're going to see temperatures above average. The moisture will be in place, and there will be some rain chances today, tomorrow, and into Monday. Now on Monday, the rain chance may be enhanced a little bit as the front gets a little bit closer to us. And so we could see some more showers and a thunderstorm, and that will linger into Tuesday, and eventually that front comes through and the cooler air to the north of it will come through for Tuesday late and then for a couple of days thereafter. I do not believe this next cold snap will be as significant as the last one, but you'll definitely feel the changes. Clouds and sun mixed for today with a few showers out there, not too many. The wind coming in from the south through the area today and will increase a little bit, making for things to be a little bit bumpy for boating today. Temperatures as we go county by county in the upper 70s in Citrus County. There'll be a couple of scattered showers around for today. You've already seen a few this morning. Hernando County about the same, 78 in Brooksville. Ridge Manor at 79 today. Pasco County temperatures will warm into the upper 70s to near 80 degrees, so we'll be running about 3 to 5 degrees above average today. Looking now at Polk County, you'll see 80 to 81 with a shower or two possible through the day. And that'll be the case in Manatee County. Your rain chances here in Manatee are pretty low. 81 Lakewood Ranch, 80 in Bradenton this afternoon. Now for Pinellas County, there'll be a couple of showers from time to time, but overall keep your outdoor plans. It looks fine. It will be breezy, however. High temperatures for you in the upper 70s. And our final stop, Hillsborough County, will go 81 in Brandon. Tampa today at 80 along with Citrus Park, with a small chance at a few showers. Now, if you wanted to get out on the boat this weekend, it is a little bit breezy, certainly today, so you're going to want to use some extra caution operating a small craft. South wind at 15 to 22 knots along the Nature Coast, and the wind's about the same around Tampa Bay and the Sun Coast. We're going to see choppy conditions out there on Tampa Bay. Water temperatures have come down because of our recent cool snap. Here's your 7-day forecast, and the rain chance 20% today. Will go up tonight and tomorrow to 40%, then 60% on Monday. And I've got a 40% rain chance on Tuesday, mainly over the first half of the day, but the high only 70. And then after that, the sun comes out, but we'll see cooler weather. Wednesday, Thursday, highs in the 60s, lows in the 30s and 40s. And then next Friday looks good with highs in the mid-70s with sunshine. That's your 7-day forecast. Here's the latest pollen forecast for the next 3 days. And it is brought to you by Famous Tate Appliance and Bedding Centers. It's time now for the latest from Klystron 9.
So let's get caught up on the forecast now. Meteorologist Josh Linker in the Weather Center today. All right, Josh, how's our Saturday starting off here?
Well, we're starting out on a warm note. A couple of little showers out there this morning, Holly. Not really much of a big deal here as we look at Klystron 9. I see a couple of small raindrops across parts of northern Pinellas into northwest Hillsborough. We've had some persistent rains in Citrus County, but they've been very, very scattered showers here and everything lifting toward the northeast. The bulk of that rain that you see out in the Gulf of Mexico, that should generally miss us as everything is lifting toward the northeast. So we'll look at the temperatures. It's definitely warmer than it has been by quite a bit. We're at 69 degrees right now in Tampa, 67 St. Pete, 64 in Crystal River, and we are aimed today to get to about 80. And there'll be a few showers from time to time, but I wouldn't go canceling the outdoor plans today. Just be aware that they might be briefly interrupted with a shower passing by. Now, the rain chances will remain for a few more days. We'll talk about that and let you know when it's going to cool down again. That's all coming up with Weather on the 9s, but for now, we're going to send things back over to Holly with this morning's top stories.
To get you caught up on the forecast here at 6:39. If you're doing some holiday shopping this weekend, Josh, you want to be out at the malls or out doing anything for the holidays, you've got some okay weather. You shouldn't change your plans, but definitely be ready for some rain, it sounds like.
Yeah, there'll be a couple of showers. Be prepared for that. But really, Holly, we're not really looking at much of a deal. You're doing anything outdoors today, have the plans. Just have the umbrella ready to go. So if your kid has a soccer game today, this morning, a shower possible, and then this afternoon, a few showers and breezy, but it's going to be warm. We'll be in the 70s this morning and about 80 this afternoon. So again, have the umbrella handy, but you're probably not going to need it. And if you do, it'll be just for a moment or two. So we look at Klystron 9, the wider view, and we see this large area of rain that appears as though it's heading toward the northern part of the Gulf of Mexico, and it is, but it looks like it's going to just miss you in Citrus County. Now, with that said, we'll get a closer view here of Klystron 9, and I am seeing a couple of showers here approaching the coast, some new ones there near Crystal River. But again, the bulk of that widespread heavier rain as it moves toward the northeast will just get kind of clipped here in Citrus County. The rest of the area we'll see with the air mass itself will pop a couple of showers as we go through the day. So we look at the satellite imagery right now, and we do have a lot of clouds that are in place, and I expect those to be around for today. So you'll definitely see more cloud cover than sunshine, but despite that, we will warm things up. So as we look at our computer model by this afternoon, there's really not going to be much going on. Much more activity well to the north of us. The southerly wind will be in place, so it'll be warm and somewhat muggy heading out this evening. Again, a couple of showers here and there dotting the landscape, but that should be about it. Now, as we go through the overnight hours into tomorrow morning, We'll also have the potential for a couple of showers, but we're just not seeing much out there. But like I said, have the umbrella handy because at any point there could be a shower or two that is going to pass by. Temperatures this morning are on the mild side, certainly compared to how they've been, but it is comfortable out there right now. We are at 69 degrees in Tampa, 66 in Lakeland, 68 in Bradenton, 64 for you in Crystal River. So the forecast today, clouds and sunshine, a couple of showers. The high temperature reaches 80 degrees this afternoon. Tonight, mostly cloudy, scattered showers, perhaps a thunderstorm, 71. And then tomorrow, the rain chance up a little bit, but still not all that high, with a high temperature of 82 degrees. Now, I'm going to be back with your 7-day forecast. We have a few more warm days, then another cool down is coming. We'll tell you when with the 7-day in 10 minutes. But first, here's another look at Klystron 9. Good morning and thank you for joining us here for Weather on the Nines. I'm meteorologist Josh Linker, and what we're talking about this morning, some warmer weather on tap for this weekend. There will be some rain chances here and there, and then another cold front will come through the area by Tuesday. So between now and Tuesday, we have warmer than average weather and some rain chances to talk about. So you want to have this in mind if you're planning on going out to the Dunedin Boat Parade this evening. But I will say this, the rain chance pretty low today heading into this evening for Tampa Bay and points southward, only about a 20% chance. So that should be a pretty good activity for this evening, although it will be a little bit breezy with a south wind at 10 to 18 miles per hour. So here is the satellite imagery, and I've widened the view to show you the big picture. We have some active weather in the northern Gulf of Mexico lifting toward the north. A low pressure area well out toward the west will be the main weather pattern feature that will help to drive the weather systems through our area over the next couple of days. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here as we look at the computer model. We'll see a south wind. Not much happening today. Most of the rain is going to remain to the north through the afternoon, but there will be the possibility of some hit or miss showers here and there. The cold front out toward the west, so for tomorrow, we'll still see a couple of showers. We could see a few in the morning tomorrow. And then through the afternoon, again, the front's still north of us. And what's going to happen here as we go through Monday, some showers will be in place in the morning. And we could actually see our best rain chance on Monday. We'll be watching the potential for a couple of extra showers on Monday. The front will eventually come through on Tuesday. So this is what it looks like for us today. Again, not much happening. We have a southerly wind. There'll be a couple of little showers here and there. You may want to have the umbrella handy, but you're probably not going to need it. Then as we go into tomorrow morning, we'll start to see a couple of more showers developing around the area, but we're just not seeing anything terribly widespread as far as rain is concerned. A couple of showers today, high temperatures around 80, give or take a degree or so. And if you wanted to get out on the boat today, you're going to want to use extra caution because of the wind up out of the south at 15 to 22 knots. Seas at 3 to 5 feet, and we're going to look for choppy conditions today on the inland waters and Tampa Bay. Here's your 7-day forecast, and the rain chance steadily going up to 40% tomorrow, 60% on Monday. Highs stay warm for 3 days in the low 80s, lows in the upper 60s and lower 70s. So really very warm for this time of year. Then a 40% rain chance early Tuesday with the cold front. And then we cool down quite a bit, but the sun returns, highs in the 60s Wednesday, Thursday, and eventually back into the 70s on Friday after a couple of cold mornings. That's your 7-day forecast. Another check of the weather is coming up at the top of the hour, but first, here's another look at Klystron 9.
Up on 7 o'clock, we do want to start off with a check of the forecast. Meteorologist Josh Linker joins us this morning. Starting off warm, but we have some showers on the way, Josh.
Yeah, you know what, Holly, we are warm out there this morning. A big comparison to the very cold air that came in this past week. So we're actually above average now. We're at 70 degrees in Tampa this morning. 64 Crystal River, 67 in St. Petersburg. And you mentioned the showers. I've got our map here on Klystron 9 zoomed into Citrus County. We got a couple of these little showers passing through. It might rain for 2 or 3 minutes, very, very light generally, and then moving out. The bulk of the heavier rain will stay to your north today. We're seeing some heavy showers up around Cedar Key. Again, that is outside of our area. So if your plans today involve hitting the golf course, it's going to be mostly cloudy. The wind will be up out of the south, so you got a good excuse. The wind may affect your play, and there will be a couple of passing showers from time to time. Not really expecting much of a big deal, but it will be warm as we get to around 80 by this afternoon. Now, I'm going to have much more on your forecast. We do have a few more days with rain chances and more warm weather before changes coming up during the week. We'll talk about that coming up with Weather on the Nines, but for now, Holly, we'll send it back to you.